Hello friends, thanks for joining in. This is Joy Banerjee from AIKD Support. So this is the time now we can really start up a new session on AWS. Yes, that's right. We are starting up a new session on AWS, and for next few months or weeks probably we will stretch this out and we will cover so many other topics, and you need to stay tuned and you need to subscribe our channel so that you can see each and every video and you don't want to miss them, because we will be showing up everything just in front of you, how to start and right from the beginning. Okay, so thank you so much for joining in. If you are new here first time, just hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and this is the time because we are just cruising through and we will be starting about AWS and we will cover so many other things. Okay, so this is a new AWS website on, and I'm just going to start it. And what I will do is I will set up a new account in front of you so that you will feel comfortable and you can really follow me step by step so that you can also learn about each and every aspect which we need to cover up and which we need to really tell you how to learn about AWS. Okay, so now we know that AWS is one of the hot topic in IT industry which we need to really learn upon, and definitely there are some other technologies as well on which we can work upon, like Azure, Docker. There are a few others, right? So but right now we are going to concentrate on AWS. Okay, so the first thing is you need to reach out somehow to this particular website, which is aws.amazon.com. okay, so afterwards, before we jump in creating the ID and everything, I just want to explore a little bit about their website. Okay, so before we, because all the things we want to do in a practical manner, right? So we need to be very sure that how much is going to we need to pay, right? The first target would be, I just want to show you up that first target. What I would like to do is I would like to create a new separate account, a fresh account on which we will get some free tier. Okay, so for that what I can do is I will show you up. What you need to do is you need to go to pricing here. Okay, and in the pricing we can see there are some free tiers. Okay, and there are some service pricing, and in that you can see how we can really go ahead and pay the pricing. Okay, so there is a on demand sort of thing which is there, like you require, because as we are running some training programs, in that we will be using on demand, and there is some dedicated devices also which we can go for, but we will be going for on demand. Okay, so if you want to see the pricing, what you need to do is you need to go to the service pricing here, and once you click, there are the different products on which you can check the pricing. So right now, for example, I can pick like Amazon EC2, which is the most major component on which we will be working on. So if you go to compute and if you select Amazon EC2, and if we see this, and now you can see there is a on demand or spot instance. Okay, so let's go to the on demand because we will be exploring this. So if I select this and click this see on demand pricing here, so it will take me to a different section here. Okay, so in AWS majorly what we need to look upon is the region on which we are creating the instances. Okay, so we need to decide, okay, this is the region on which I want to start up. Most of the regions are there will be a little bit of volatile in the pricing, like there will be a little bit difference. If you want to specifically pick any Asia, like Asia Pacific, if I pick up Mumbai, so you will see the pricing will be different from US East prices, right? So you can see like is 0.0058 here, and if we select to Asia Pacific, which is 62, so that means if we go to Asia Pacific data center, that will be more expensive for us, right? So we will pick up the most cheapest zone on which we need to really do the practice, because we don't want to pay much, but we need to learn as much we can, right? So the first thing is like there are few operating systems on which we can really go and build the machines, like Linux, RHEL, SLES. SLES is SOSI Linux. We have Windows, we have specialized Windows for SQL Standard, or Windows with SQL Web, or Windows with SQL Enterprise. Okay, so there are different OS categories which are being supplied on which we can see. But when we jump into building real EC2 instances, in that we will see a different of appliances which are being available in the Amazon market. So we'll talk about each and everything here. Okay, if we talk about the hardware, right, it's starting with T2 Nano, but nowadays you will see like T2 Micro is also available, on which we can select. This is the CPU, vCPU, and this is the memory which will be allocated to your AC instance. And the storage is EBS, but we have a different options as well. If we go down here, you can see there are different labels here in the general purpose. You can see that these are the devices. You can say M5, M5 large, then M5X large. So they have a different CPU, and they have a different memory. High memory intense programs can be run over these EC2 components, right? If you select M4, that again having a different this is a memory optimized servers, on which we have 2 CPU cores and 8 GB of memory. So like this we can see there are several other options. And if you see like compute optimized, they are having more CPU, and more powerful CPUs are there. And if you go to GPU instance, there are few instances are available which are having a graphic card loaded, on which you can utilize for graphic intense work. Okay, and there are some memory optimized generations are also available, on which you can go and build your instances for, specifically if you require a large amount of memory. And there are some storage intents as well. There are specialized storage which are available, on which you can use, or you want to have a big storage which we want to run upon on your EC2 instance. That is also possible. So we have a huge variety of EC2 instances which we want to build up. Okay, so let me show you, and let's jump into how and we need to go and sign up our account. This will be our first video. After that we will jump into different more aspects. Okay, so let's start up. I will be signing up. I need to click this icon here which says sign into the console. So in this I will hit sign in. Okay, so let's follow the same method. So I will click sign into the console, and then I will look for a different option. Right now I already have a different account, so what I will do is I will select this sign in with a different account here. I will click this and it will push me to a different account. So now here we have an option putting a new email address, or using a new, or creating a new account here. So we will be hit this create new AWS account. So once we hit this, we will get a different options, and you can see it right away. It says like 12 months of free tier access which we are going to get from this. So what they're saying is, so what you need to do is you need to go to this URL, visit this for full offer terms. Okay, so what I will do is I will hit this and paste it here, and let's see what happens. Okay, so now it says there is an option on which we can get a free tier. So what I will do is I will just make a note of this particular URL, and I will put it for you in the description. Okay, so that if you want to right away, you can just go to the description and get this URL, which will be easy for you. Okay, so I'm just setting this up for you. So you need to hit this, you will land to this particular page, and then what you need to do is you need to create a free account. Okay, so what I will do is I will create a free account from this particular link to avail the best out of it. Okay, so now I'm again landing to the same page, but probably there are some redirect URL on which it will give us more good opportunity to grab this free tier. Okay, so let me give my email address which I'm going to use here. So don't try to spam me in this email address. Okay, and here I will have to put the password. Okay, and I will keep this as same. It's a standard which I love to follow, like AskJoyB, and even probably you will also like. From AskJoyB you can search in YouTube as well, and our videos will be ranked first. Okay, so here we have an option to choose. Either we go for a professional account, either we go for a personal account. So right now for testing I am going to choose this, and I will pick it as personal account. Okay, so I will put my phone number here, and I would like to hide this so that nobody will capable enough to see my phone number here. Okay, then I need to select the country here. So I'm in India, I will select this, and I need to put the address here. So I will put my address. I will hide this again here. So I'm filling up the other details. Okay, and now you can see we're down to a section where we need to check and accept the license terms and agreement here, and I can hit this button, create account, and continue. And now you can see it is asking me to put my credit or debit card here, and again this is confidential information which I'm going to hide. So what it says is it is going to charge 2 rupees from your card, okay, as we have selected INR. In case you have selected USD, so probably it will charge about 1 cent or 2 cent, even a $1. So they can really charge, and that will be reverted back in 3 to 5 business days. Okay, so I will pause this, and I will fill the details, and I will see you in the next page. Okay. Okay, now see, I've done the payment, and also I've verified my phone number. So I will click continue here. So after done doing that, we need to select a plan. So as of now, I would like to select free plan here, and that will have a free tier. Okay, so this says my account is ready. So what I can do is I can sign into console here, and I will use sign in with a different account because we have used a different email address to setting this up. So I will select this, I will click next, and I would like to give the password, and I will give sign in here. So this will spin, and this is going to set up our first dashboard. Okay, so right, you can see in the URL you can see US-East. Okay, so that means right now this is the region which is selected by default. Okay, if you are landed to a different zone, so you need to go to this section and select the zone of your choice, but I would prefer to choose US East Ohio, so which is the best one, and I would say we will be doing each and every stuff from here. Okay, so this is how you will set up your whole environment. So now in the next video I will let you know how you can do jump into this AWS platform and do the stuff one by one. Okay, so before that, what you can see is if we go to all services here you can see the list of Amazon services, which are all cloud services which are available in the AWS console, and we can pick one by one, and we will feature the services which we are going to use, and we will go through each and everything. Okay, so thanks for watching. Do hit subscribe button because there are so many other things to come on and into this channel. Do not forget to hit the bell icon as well again, and also shoot in the comment section if you need anything specific which I need to cover just for you. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.